Okay, look, I'm bald. I shave my head for a reason, right? I'm losing my hair. So that means I was born in the early 80s, which means back in my day, had no social media. Hell, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers when I was a little kid, aside from like the old ones with the black screens and the green writing, like from the Oregon Trail. That's how old I am. But I'm also a parent. We have a 20-year-old, and golly, I've thought about this a lot just because of my own inability at times to cut off the screen, to stop scrolling. The doom scrolls, they say, right? On one hand, I kind of feel like as a parent, you should know that it could be unhealthy for your children. There's bullying, there's just so much comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. I've talked about that in the past. And when kids are spending time, or teenagers, or adults for that matter, just this, they're not doing other things that are important to brain development, such as interacting face to face with other human beings, or being outside and in nature, exercise. They're sometimes staying up till 1, 2, 3 in the morning on their devices, not getting rest, which is just like a common necessity as a human being. Physiologically, you need rest. There are a lot of downsides to having your face on your phone all of the time, but then there's also the social impact on your own psyche of how that can be negative. So does that mean there should be a warning label? The Surgeon General is urging social media warning labels. It won't surprise me at all if it happens. And here's my thought about it. Just like cigarettes, the people who want to use cigarettes, regardless of the warning label, are going to use cigarettes. It doesn't hurt to have the label on it, right? Just like if we all know the social media consumption, overconsumption, is bad for you, doesn't mean people who are addicted to it aren't still going to access it. It just means that the parents and those old enough to read will at least hopefully educate themselves a little bit about how it could be detrimental to their young adult child. They say the adult brain doesn't develop till you're like, what, 28 or something like that. Here's the thing, there's a lot of good things about social media as well. So both arguments I can understand. And I myself am no saint. I've definitely been guilty of the old doom scroll. But I do try to take breaks. I do when I get myself, I'm sitting on the toilet, for example, and I've done my business, but I'm still facing the phone. It's time to wipe my you know what and get the heck out of the stinky bathroom stall. But because I've been guilty of it myself, I'd feel like a hypocrite to say, people need to limit their social media. The tough thing with kids, though, or young adults, is that because their brain isn't yet developed, they don't have the ability yet, many of them, most of them, to to understand things beyond right here, right now, which is in their phone, social media. They don't. It's hard for them to project long term in terms of how it could impact them and affect them. So the onus of the warning labels is really for the parents, and some parents struggle with knowing what their kids are doing, period, let alone when they're on their phone. So I'm curious to know what you think. Do you think Surgeon General warning labels on social media will ever happen? And if it does happen, is it really going to make a huge difference? I don't know. It's up for debate, I suppose. But I want to make a video and talk about it. I enjoy sharing my message to you on social media. I guess YouTube is a social media outlet, right? And I've learned a lot from other people on social media. It's also been not the greatest place to get news and things like that at times. So it's a conundrum. What are we going to do in this world we live in? I don't know, but I appreciate you watching this. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up and let me know down below. What do you think? Are you there? I knocked on the phone and cut the recording. My bad. See you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.